You guys, Sunday, really good class. One thing I was really happy about is the transitions. A lot of you guys went for chances that you normally didn't take. That's why we do that, is because right now we're kind of working the transitions from positions, so we weren't going 100%, we're probably going 60%, but working transitions. But again, just to reiterate from here, Manny, I'm kind of doing this for you. I don't want to overextend ever. Never want to overextend my body, because then he just collapses me. I extended my entire body, so when we're here, there's no reason to overextend ever. I mean, the one thing I'm trying to do is block him from grabbing my collar. So what does he got to do to get my collar? He's got to reach. So why do I want to reach for him out to here? And I've got Ho extended over, and then he's just going to circle, boom, and now I'm going to have to recircle. But again, from here, a couple different methods. I personally, I like to try to grab the collar as much as possible because I control. The other thing is, and it's so counterintuitive to the world, but I want to keep him as much on top of me as possible, because then that allows me to start playing with his balance. If I just have him out here, I can't really do anything to him. But if I keep him in here, I can really, we got a lot of options. Again, he tries to grab my collar, I'm constantly circling. I'm constantly making it where he can't grab that collar. So for the first drill, like always, we're gonna do a minute on one side, the partner's gonna go a minute on the side, then the other side. But again, you also watch, guys, even when I don't have that collar, I'm still using this to break that grip. So I'm still, even if I don't have that, if I feel him getting close, like watch, boom, I start kicking away. So I haven't even touched his arm, and now I'm breaking away. So again, it's a combination of using your hand and your knee and keeping this grip and constantly trying to protect him. The two things I don't want him to do, and the reason why we're starting off with this is because I'll show you the next exercise we're gonna do. Two things I don't want him to do is to get my head control, and I don't want him to block my hips. So I don't want him to get past here and block my hips, and I don't want him to get head control. So again, a minute here, just constantly making sure he can't get that grip. All right, ready, 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, he's stuck. Go for about a minute.
I can't put your arm down.
So Manny, instead of grabbing it like this, as soon as you're here, just circle back in. You constantly want to try to keep that circle. There you go. Keep circling. Keep circling. And if you can, try to grab that left hand, try to grab his collar as much as possible to control that. See how much more control you have over there? Got to circle in, and then when he grabs it, circle in, and just at the elbow, take it.
I think it's tired when you actually start pushing. People want to go for an straight.
What's that?
Try to get to it. This drill is almost better than a lot because they don't keep trying it that long.
So you get frustrated.
Yeah, they get frustrated way quicker.
And then just when you backed away,
Right.
to your point, like I felt like I had less control.
Right.
Than when you're on top of me. Like I couldn't control the situation.
Right. It's like giving a chance to reset.
Yeah.
Instead of going back.
Time. So, so here's what's going to happen after a while. Let's say you make a mistake. You still got this, but he's able to kind of come across. He's got his head down, and then he puts his foot out. This is what Ray does a lot. He'll put this foot out, and then he'll grab this and try to take this knee down. So he's trying to collapse this knee. So what I want to do from here, grab either the belt, whatever you can grab here, and hold this. What I don't want to do in this situation is I don't want his head to go across my arm. Right? If he gets this, I'm done. If he gets that, I'm done. That's with Ray. So what I want to do is I want to keep this elbow in right here. Right to here, and I want to kick this hand to here. So if he grabs that pants, so basically he's trying to pass this way, and eventually puts his knee down. So what I want to do is right to here. So he sticks that knee up a lot of times, especially Ray will do this. I do this a lot. If you see me pass, I do this a lot. Right here, I'll come right here, I'll extend it all the way out, get that good posture right there, and I'll press down on the knee because I'm going to knee slide. That's why I do that. So this is how I knee slide right here. So from here, what we're going to do, grab this, grab the belt, trip out, and get that hook in there, right to here. So let's see how I got the half butterfly guard in there. Then I'm going to pull him towards me right here. It's going to force him eventually, he's going to have to post with this hand right in here. When he does that, you go right in here into full butterfly guard. So boom, I've got full butterfly guard, and eventually I'm going to want to try to get back to my full guard. And we're also going to teach sweeps from here as well. But from here, what I don't want to do is I don't want to push out and then try to do this, because what's going to happen is I'm going to get a foot caught. And then I'm right back in the same situation I just was. So what I want to do from this is simply grab here, push out, and start working my feet up right to here. Got him right here. So now I got a good grip. I got a good base right here. I'm set, and then I'll pull guard. I'll do it one at a time, get that set up, then I'm in my guard.
So you pull one butterfly out and plant it on the hip.
Yeah.
Instead of wrapping it.
We're trying to wrap.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is you're going to get one of your foot stuck. He's immediately going to notice that, and he's going to press down. So what I want to do is get my feet in there. So again, you're here. He tries to pass. Well, so he's going to try to come. He's going to try to come under. Ray does this, like I said a lot. He's going to try to come here. So I want to come up here. Then I want to try to get right to here. Whatever I can grab. Much speed as I can grab. Going to shrimp out. Insert my hook right to here. When you first put that hook in, it's not going to be perfect every time. Like you're going to have to probably adjust it a little bit from there. Again, from here, pull up, right to here, keeping tight. So kind of right here. He's going to come out here. As soon as he does that, you're right here. You don't have to even hold the belt from here. You can hold it from right from here. So again, work from here, here, whatever you feel comfortable in. Shrimp out. Work one. Keep him tight. See how I got him pulled into me?
Right.
Boom. Pull the other one in. You guys got it? Ready? 1, 2. So,
Pretty what I'm supposed to go.
so what's going to happen is you're going to get past this.
Okay.
So you're past the knee. You're past the knee right here.
Right. And I'm trying to like pass like this.
Past, yeah. So
Okay.
you're going to bring that foot up, and you're trying to push on that knee so you can knee slide.
Right.
So Manny, what you want to do is try to grab as much as you can, as low as you can, shrimp out, hook in right to there. Not pulling all the way to you on top of you. Keep pulling, keep pulling. Eventually he's gonna have to post that hand, When he does, that's when you get the other hook in. Boom. Now from there, create a little distance. Get one foot up into the hip, other foot in the hip. Boom. Then guard.
1-1. See if I can miscount anything. Oh, you got this, man.
So here, you get past this one, and I'm
Go back,
here.
right.
I want to get you down here like this. This is what's hooking, right? Yep.
So what's gonna happen?
I want to
Oh, he's gonna get past this. So boom, he's past that.
like that. Okay.
So now what you're
And
doing
then
is
I want
this has to block his head. So what you don't want him to do is get that head over.
So at what point, so from here?
So he's
It's not
basically,
past it.
It's not as bad.
That's not going past it.
Yeah.
if you get past that knee, now he's past that
The
knee.
angle
That's what I knew there.
of
Yeah,
flaring
so-
this out.
Yeah, what you do.
Because I, instead of coming in, yeah. I'm so used to that. I was like, wait, this isn't gonna work.
You don't want
But
this.
if you can
Turn
turn,
pass. So immediately, boom, you grab his back. Now what he's gonna do with that knee, hold on, go back. Go back. So he's usually gonna try to take this and put that on your knee. But he's gonna knee slice.
Oh, yeah.
So you grab right there. So what I want you to do is just shrink out towards me. No, there you go. Now put your hook in. Bring your knee up, there you go. Now pull him toward you as much as you can. Boom, right there. He's gonna post. When he does, boom, right to there.
I was trying to move forward.
Now, get him tighter first
Because
though.
when you're,
Get him
you
tighter.
gotta even just
So as
hold
tight as you
my
can
arms.
up against you.
and
Now
you
kick
sort of
back.
pressure the other way, it's just.
No, not the
It's
body.
Yeah,
It's body
it's
towards
not
you,
like you're
kick your
pulling
legs
too
back.
hard, but it's not.
There you go.
But I
Up
can't
on the hips, up on the
too
hips,
much,
boom,
and-
pull guard.
I can't. I'm just kind of stuck.
Good.
Yeah.
here. This one's past this.
Nice. So keep it to you, pulling towards you.
Oh, that's right.
You're pulling towards you, kick him out, now hips and move. Boom, perfect.
Get too hard on my heel.
So if you miss that first hook, then you just are fighting to reset.
The most important part of that is to make sure you can't get his head across your body and cross face you. So you're across. So try to grab down. If you can grab his belt, grab his belt.
Yeah, man, there's no way. I thought I was
Push
sure.
away. Kick,
Like,
guard.
I really did. I tried to bring my knees forward and just kick them right there. It's amazing how.
I mean, you're
But it
really
doesn't
just trying to
feel like you're
reset.
trying
Yeah,
too
get,
hard.
get,
Smashing you and
getting your
passing.
legs.
Yeah, it's just the thing
Really
that
fun angles here.
that I have
He
to
gets
worry
past
about
that
is
knee,
this.
kicks to the side.
But as long as I do that first, it gets in.
Yeah, and then it all kind of just like
Yeah.
falls right
It
right
does
place.
kind of fall from there. Alright, so here, I've lost this.
So like what, let me show you real quick there.
Here.
So what I like to do from there, so I'm here, I like to be here because I'm gonna pass. So this is where you want to set it up right here.
Pretty terrible.
So set it up right here.
Well, I mean, you have arms and how to guard you like this. Yeah.
Pull me to you. And then now, I'll try to post, because I know I'm gonna get up out. Now, no, butterfly. Butterfly. Now.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
What I'm showing Eric is the way I like to pass from here, and this is the way I've done it for all my life, is I like to be here, no, put the butterfly back. So I'm gonna press here because I'm gonna try to knee slide. So I'm here. See how I'm pushing on that knee? You guys are kind of trying to do this, and in real life you wouldn't do this, because eventually I gotta get past this knee, because this knee's what's stopping me. So I'm gonna press on it to knee slide. So this is when Eric's gonna move, right here. Gonna hold that foot, boom, now I'm in trouble. And I know it. Pull me to you. See how I'm on top of him?
Yeah.
But the entire time, you guys need to pull a person on top of you. Go ahead. There you go. Now I'm in trouble. Now we're back in the guard. But you want to pull a person on top of you.
So, when you put pressure on the hips, is it like if you end up kicking the legs out?
That's fine.
That's okay.
But don't forget, and I know this is counterintuitive, you're kicking with your hips, but you're pulling on the belt.
Right.
Because I want them to feel uncomfortable on their hip.
And at what point do you leave the belt and go for both arms? Once you get
It's
the
up
hook
to
in?
you.
Okay.
That's going to be a feel. Sometimes never. Some people are going to hold on to the belt forever.
Okay. Yeah, because Eric looked like he liked to hold on to the belt.
And that's fine.
It's just okay. As long as you're pulling one and pushing with your feet, basically.
As long as you're pulling and pushing.
All right.
Get that butterfly back in your arm. See how you off the butterfly, you're back in the same position. So let it pass. Get it up over as much as you can, grab it as deep as you can.
That was the most uncomfortable for me. I felt like my head was
Yeah,
like stuck in your chest. No, it's not a problem, but I was just like,
That's the first thing you got to
I'm
do.
like, what is happening
That's the
here?
first thing you do.
So the fancy's there.
Yes.
Before I put the butterfly.
So you want to,
I got the trim.
you got to try. Put that, but get your knee out of this knee out. There you go.
Hold me. Butterfly. Here.
So you're not grabbing low enough.
I see what you're saying.
You're grabbing
Yeah.
lower.
Oh yeah, I don't feel like I can do anything like
Right.
Because you got to
Especially when I'm here.
Yeah, it's like, it's not.
There you
Well,
go.
you
There
did,
you
'cause you
go.
were down here on
now
that
pull
once.
and
And
push
that
out.
really
Oh,
sucks.
yeah.
Sometimes hips.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
There you go.
Fuck now.
Now guard.
There's so many nasty things from here too.
Right.
Boom. That would be better.
Double
Better.
arm bar.
Or,
I'm like my thoughts.
So you're still keeping that knee inside of his body.
Yeah, I was going like
that hard
this.
push and roll. Yeah, so you can go straighten them out.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you've already got the
I bet if you like that stretch out position, like just rolling over.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you've got the control of the arms, and you kick the right side, have a secure left, and you don't have anything to post, right? I guess that's the big thing with sleeps is
Nice, Eric.
Make sure you
Nice.
can post.
Boom. Back to guard.
Well, if you've got me like this, I can post.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, you want them to pressure you.
I'll naturally want to do it. Exactly.
Almost. Oh, there you go. Yeah, with the underhook will do it. If you can.
Man,
What you're gonna find is,
Yeah.
what you're gonna find when you pull them up on top of you, especially once you get both hooks in, they're immediately gonna try to pull away.
Yeah.
They're immediately gonna wanna try to go towards your hips because they feel like the sweep is coming, and that's actually beneficial to you. But that's when you just lock that in. But just remember, and this is another thought to this process, is if they're going away from you, it means they're no longer passing you or trying to pass you.
Right.
So now you know you've just defeated that pass. And so that's why, you kind of do that. Especially once you get that second hook in, like people start feeling uncomfortable because they're like, oh shit, like
I can see that.
I'm messing up. Like I need
I'm always like that. As soon as even one hook gets in, I'm like, I need to get away from this.
So that's why, and it's just, again, it's a tough position, but that's a quick little way to start getting the hook in so you're not getting past. And a lot of guys, especially when they feel that first butterfly hook, they're gonna try to press down on that leg, which is even a worse mistake to allow you to do what you wanna do. So let me show you, but work on that just a couple more minutes. Just about 3 more times each person.
What's that? Here. Push. If only it was that easy and real. It is once that hook gets in, it's pretty nice. Oh, we're the opposite way here. Alright. You're good, you're good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Both you guys.
There's Yeah, the feeling of
It's funny.
reverse, hey?
I've never would have thought to reach over and grab the belt for
Yeah.
in my butterfly. And I like that detail a lot. I
The
feel
good
like
thing about it is it blocks them from getting cross-face on you. That's really,
I
really,
like that a lot.
that's why you want to keep that elbow tight when you grab that belt.
I'm going opposite way too.
So shrimp out, put your hip out. There you go, get the hook in. There you go. Keep him tight, keep him tight. Boom.
I like the first half of that better on that side. I didn't finish it as easy as it was on my other side. It's always weird when that happens. Your natural instinct does work against you there. If you're holding my arms, I just find myself out. I'm stuck here. So you've got me stuck here, and I'm thinking, oh, I want to get out, but I can't pull my arms with me. So like between your legs pushing me and me trying to back up.
All right.
arm contract with borrow you.
So, in a butterfly. So like, let's say we did end up in this situation. Still got the belt. Like say we come here, blah, 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 and we ended right back here where I showed you, but you couldn't get your butterflies back in. In other words, you couldn't get back to the guard. So you're kind of stuck here. The guy's pressing against you, that's fine. What I want to do is same thing. Grab the belt. Here. Again, he's going to start feeling uncomfortable. He's going to start trying to pull away from me. That's fine. If he does this, this is exactly what I want him to do, right to here. So what I want to do is I'm going to turn my body. Well, he's doing a little bit too easy. But so if he pulls back up, boom. The most important part about the spider guard sweep is to turn my body. No matter what, if I turn my body, even if I get my head over his head, however I do it, I'm still good. I gotta trap this arm right to here, right to here. So right to here, I'm looking at the mat because I'm gonna try to. I don't do this as much because I broke my back and and my neck is fused, so I just don't have the flexibility to do it because it hurts me. But from here, again, turn my body. And what I'm gonna do is keep it tight up here, but I'm gonna kick out right to here. So I turn my whole body up. So again, so he tries to smash me, fine, here. The big thing about the smash is see my right hand? See how I block his arm? I block his arm because I don't want to push that knee down. So I really want to tuck that arm in. Same thing with this arm. I want to tighten it right here. Again, he's going to try to press up. He's going to come up, which is exactly what I want him to do. I'm going to turn, kick, and then over, right to here, right in the mouth. The key thing is you want to block that post, and you want to kick out with your leg or pull up, and then turn your body. So you guys are going to have more torque than I will. So just you really want to turn your body and try to come up on that knee. Ready? 1, 2.
So if you end up in mount there, is that just 7 points? Because you got the sweep.
Yeah, I get the sweep and the mount.
As long as you get settled in mount.
I think it'd be, is it two for a sweep, right?
Oh, so 6?
6.
Oh, 6, okay.
6 for that and 4 for the mount.
Are we going the whole thing or start?
No, just start from the butterfly guard. So you want to block, grab onto that tricep, grab onto it. Underneath. Right here. And then what I want to do is I want to block it with my knee. And I want to try to grab
That's
this
so ridiculous.
belt here.
Yeah. What a
And if you
difference
come
having
back,
them like
you're trying to
right
turn your
on
body,
pulling
head,
the money already.
turn.
So that's got to be it. You got to get them down.
That just like broke my brain just now. Damn.
What's that?
I like butterfly a lot because I find myself in that a lot. But whenever I try to do that sweep, they're always way too advanced out, and like having that overhook over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Makes a big difference.
Like that felt ridiculously easy.
Yeah.
Can you give me a little bit more next time?
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
That was ridiculous.
So a lot of times they gotta come, you gotta let them come up before you can get that momentum going too. That helps out a lot.
We're just grabbing whatever here to
Yeah.
pin this arm.
Yep.
Okay, and then
Well, you're also using the lever too.
right.
To come up the turn.
I love this. How stupid this is. I'm an idiot. And it feels easy.
The scissor sweep was like that for me a while back too. All of a sudden I was like, I'm on my back. What's happening? Okay.
So try to grab the belt. Try to go over the arm. Oh, try to go over the. There you go. Yeah, try to grab there.
I was just waiting for it. Yeah. The more I moved, when my legs got kind of like stretched back a little bit, and as soon as I was off balance, you're holding all this, and then back here I couldn't do anything. So it's just
The Ray killer.
right.
Now try to kick your right leg out when you come up.
Right.
I'm not able to do it because of my back, but if you try to kick that out,
So I want to look this
yep,
way.
you want to look that way, try to turn your whole body. Yep.
Yeah, that's. I want to make sure that I'm
Maintaining.
Yeah.
Leg out.
That's. Yeah, that's a.
The Ray killer. The Ray killer series. I love
The
that.
week that he's gone.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest thing with Bray is to keep him from getting that cross face.
Yeah.
Try to go over his head before he gets it over that way.
That sucks.
And
That's so good.
He's gonna find, I'm sure.
He's gonna come back.
yeah, the more you can torque, like I said, I can't torque that much, but the more you can torque, the more you can get on your side and kick that leg out, the better.
He's like.
Yeah, just rock it. That's what I do. Rock.
I feel like the only change.
And you can't go anywhere.
Right.
It's got your tricep and your belt, so he can rock only once, but you just like a baby.
Right.
Like, I'm gonna rock to sleep.
That's the
Big
only
feels like going.
Yeah,
Even with that,
and then
with that belt grab,
nothing you can do.
No, I hear you.
Nothing.
it'd be a hard sell, right?
Yeah, but that's what I feel. That's the only thing I feel like I can do is try to
Prepare what's coming up
try to
next.
get back. But the problem is
I have that hook in,
Right.
so the second you start raising that leg,
I would have to do it on the side that.
So let me show you one more Ray killer one.
Yes.
So,
I sent him a text.
no, I did this on the other day. Because I didn't know what to do after you did this. So, the ultimate on your back, see how he always does that, you sweep right to here. So the simple way to kill Ray on this, what is the one thing he needs to make this work?
underhook.
Yeah, he's got to have that hand. So if you trap that hand, no matter what he does, it's all it is right from here. So if you can be wherever you want, because he's got to get here to do either sweep. So if you block that, he's pretty much done. So from there, and then I just kind of work up to here, just start working out there. But as long as I hold that, he can't do anything. So just stopping that hand is kind of, I know it's easier said than done. Plus, he doesn't really have a lot of strength to move it. You have more strength because you're using gravity. And so you kind of just block that hand on top there, and there's really, he can't get the underhook. And then you can kind of make that mistake. A lot of people, Sunday I saw this a lot. Ron does this a lot. This is bad. Ron really, I've started seeing a lot of people go really far that way. Like when they try to pass, it's like way over there. I mean, it is like, you're just setting yourself up to get sweep. Literally it's just an arm drag right to here. It's like really easy to take people's back. So again, it's like keep your weight there, but keep it on me at the same time. So he's here. Now I'm in trouble. Now I got to, from here, even from here, I'm in a bad position because of this arm right here. So he's able to really smash me down. So eventually I got to figure out a way to circle back in and start developing my frames. So even from here, I always want to, even in a street fight, especially a street fight, like I know you think you're safe here, you're really not. You really want to try circling, get that frame, get that hook back in. That's all this is about. is developing that, getting that hook back in. So my main goal is here, especially in a street fight, I'm gonna hold their bicep. Because that way they can't punch me. So even if he goes to strike me, it's like I'm right here. And I don't have to use any strength, and he's probably using a lot more strength. And it's just all I'm doing is following that bicep. It's gonna suck after they get slippery, because you're not gonna hold it as easy. But I prefer to grab here, especially in no gi, I prefer to grab here. Because it's easier to keep that connection. Because this has a lot more directions it can go. The wrist, it can, you know, go 360. Here it's got only a handful of directions it's gonna go. So no matter what he does, go ahead and move. I mean, wherever he goes, I feel pretty comfortable here. Like, he can move this. Now if I hold his wrist, see how much harder it is for me to control that wrist? I mean, he can do a lot more with it, with that. But I know with that bicep. But again, my whole goal is, especially here, right here, if I'm here, I know I showed you but from here, I really want to try to get my strength back right to here. That's my first option. What I just showed you is an option if you can't get that back, or if you got the belt, but really my first option is always here. No matter what, I'm here, I really want to try to get my frames, try to get right back to here. All right, let's drink water real quick and then we'll grab our partners.
You guys ready?
Sure.
Come on.
You say your thumb's good?
Alright. But eventually I'm gonna lose my nail, but I'm good.
So deep, it was tight.
Well, and every
The
time,
whole time.
every time you pulled it,
Yeah.
your gi,
Yeah,
you zippered yourself.
I know, I felt it. After I did it was too late though, because it already got tight. That was good.
But roll on through, because I was trying to do the
Right, right.
roll and then you just roll through.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just feeling uncomfortable. If you had kept pressing, like you had that break. Oh yeah. About the time. I couldn't turn that. I wanted to. Good.
Oh,
Time.
that was good.
Switch partners.
Last second.
I was gonna press the crap out of your throat. Because that's what. Oh yeah, keep your switch good. Because when you were doing that to me, I was like, holy shit. Like, I know what you're saying. You just put more pressure on them when attack. Gotcha. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I was just curious because I'm gonna.
Some sort of pendulum thing.
Who are you gonna?
I don't know if that's what you're trying to do. That's what I've seen from that north-south.
I was gonna keep it
And I
straight.
think
You let it do it probably. I was gonna keep it straight and kind of try to walk
Yeah.
away.
Press on the hips.
Yeah.
And then you here, and then
When you do that
spin around and back into the guard.
Yeah.
I was my favorite pass.
And you had
When I started off through it.
Switch
For
partners.
Happened and
enough.
You got 10 seconds.
I got you.
You might have been able to attempt on that.
Everybody's gonna go with everybody. So, you got one more round after this. Bosh.
You good? Your arm around that?
I'm good. You good?
Yep. Good sprawl.
Move it today. There you go. Now you might have a sweep there. Might have a sweep there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That one came on quick.
Okay.
That's good.
You're fast.
Good job, man. It's still a good job. You're doing it all
That roll,
right.
first time I've ever done that.
It was good.
That was,
Well, when you shuck me,
So you don't want him to get that cross?
well, yeah. That's like an armpit thing if you get too far. Good.
oh, jeez.
Nice, Manny. Good job, buddy. Probably the Kimura would be your best option there. Grab the wrist, grab
Hey, I'm
the
doing
Kimura, no, grab his
Both
wrist,
of us
grab
got
your
it.
wrist.
I don't know what to do from
Yeah.
there.
Like you almost had me in the crucifix, which is a weird one.
Right. But I didn't want to let go of the hand cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if I think more seconds you would have got the choke.
I-
You would have seen that you could have had a head and arm
Oh, yeah.
somehow. Because I was like this, but you weren't coming that way.
I tried that the
One more
First time
round. You
around
should go with your
that
last partner.
You just kept fucking out of it.
I just
Because
didn't
you're
want to pull black
Swivel your
off.
hips.
I knew you were going to
The
want to
second time though, yeah, so you got me
So I
stuck
just
right
kept it
there.
forward and kept my head on your chest.
I don't know why, I don't know how. But yeah, that was part of it. And I was stuck way better, and I felt my arm up here. I'm like, shoot, there's this possibility that you were moving the other way towards something else.
Great job,
I thought
guys.
at the end you were
One more round.
You're going to swap, flip that Kimura on.
I was trying to, I couldn't get it.
Well,
I'm just concerned with the nail, that's it.
okay.
Like, I'm gonna lose that eventually.
Oh, what? Do you want to do one arm again? My arm's fine.
Well, let's just go full.
Now try to get your right arm in under its armpit. Either that or try to get it inside, under his arm, and connect your hands. It's a little harder to get that way, but you can get it. But yeah.
was trying to do that to you.
Well, you should win, Josh, on that because you got longer legs.
I know, but he's already.
It doesn't matter. You should still win that battle. You should be looking for his right foot and then do the same thing. And you have to win that battle because you're so much taller. Try to pull that hand to you, your right hand to you. There you go. Keep pulling it towards you. Keep pulling it towards you. There you go. There you go. Keep pulling it towards you. There you go. Nice, nice, nice. There you go. Now drop your weight. Just a matter of time. Nice transition. Great job, guys.
Is that what you're gonna do?
I was trying to just pin this arm down. Now the
Are you
reason
sure
why
you're not that close?
more of what we gave me. Right at that time.
Pseudo comp.
Oh, yeah, the top one. That was, okay. I had to put my hand on your
Yeah, well,
Because you're gonna pull me down, I would've been done.
It's better guard, man.
100%.
I'm glad I was going the right way.
No, you
We got this.
It's really
Your
powerful.
arm there.
It took a while, I had to wait.
I was putting all my weight on.
And I figured that's what it was. It was weighing me up. And I was like,
And that's
I was getting more uncomfortable. And I wasn't sure
and
how
that's
bad it was.
I had to let go of this
why
to go across.
just because you're using
For one, I
your
was
weight.
trying to keep,
You gotta
keep
be
myself
opposite.
up.
Yeah.
You gotta back out.
If you were gonna pull me down, I wouldn't press you in with it. Oh, yeah, but
Hey,
it,
let me show you guys one thing. Right, or Eric, let me on your side. On your side. So let me show you. So let me show you guys one thing real quick here. So from here, like I personally like to grab a collar. Now, what you guys don't want to do, and couple I think made this in the transition, is you don't want to try to step up and do this, because if you step up immediately when I feel that weight come up, I know what you're going to do, and this hand's going to block the leg, and that's what I'm going to do every time I do the transition. As soon as I feel that weight, so you want to stay low and to make it really miserable, like here, push on their face. Boom. See how my weight's low the entire time? See how I stay down the entire time? I don't want to come down. But the real key to this is to push their face down. Because now they can't turn.
Right.
Even if they want, they can't turn. It's like you really kind of own them here. From here. You just want to kind of boom, right to here, then come back to here. As soon as I feel, if I'm here, and as soon as I feel that weight come off me, I know what's going on. And immediately I'm grabbing for that leg. Like I don't even have to think about it. I'm like, I do it instinctively.
Yeah.
I just grab that leg.
first thing I'm looking for, the space took a little
But if I feel that weight come off me, I know what's coming and I'm blocking it. Push that head down. I don't really know when it's coming because I don't feel that release ever.
Plus I can't turn.
So yeah, and plus you can't turn. So really use that against the face. My first instructor was very big. He's a very old school Brazilian. He's like, he would just mash you down. And he would hold it down the entire time during the arm bar. And there was like literally nothing you could do about it. The great thing I love about that position is you can go and you can just change it back into the Kimura, head and arm triangle. There's so many different things that you can do to transition. Really good job. Really good job, guys. Great class.